got another thing coming. I love old rock. Another thing coming. Old school rap, old school rock. I love old... Alright, turn it down. I love old school rock, old school rap. Just, you know, like the old days, old jazz. I love that type of music. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the UN gun ban treaty. I looked into it a little bit on NRA's website. They got this treaty out there. It's supposed to take effect December 24th. Don't know the full story. The 122 nation gun ban treaty. They said that 68 of the nations, it hasn't worked its way through the legislative bodies in 68 nations, or hasn't approved it or something like that. I don't know. But I believe that the United Nations is the New World Order. I believe, you know, the United Nations, if you look at England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, that's all the United Kingdom. Look at Europe with the EU. It's all like one government. The EU signed a treaty. The many nations of Europe signed a treaty, what was it, a decade and a half ago, that if you're traveling through there, you can just travel through there. Don't even have to stop at the different countries' borders or whatever. The countries in Europe are so small. They're like the states here in the United States. That's how this is part of the one world government the UN is pushing for. And they're pushing for a citizenry gun ban. Now, this 122 nation gun ban, it allegedly takes effect on December 24th. I read a little bit about it. My facts might be off. It's supposed to take effect the day before, you know, Christmas, which Christmas is the day that my Lord and Savior Jesus was born, when the Virgin Mary, Joseph. So Christmas is my biggest holiday. Let's not forget the real meaning of Christmas. It's not about some fatty in a red suit and some deer with stupid red noses, alright? And some short midgets and green outfits. We forget the real meaning of Christmas. But anyway, UN gun ban treaty. The UN, they're using gun, you know, here's the thing. They've been pushing for a gun ban for quite a long time. Now, this could be a fake. There's a lot of fake shit that goes around out there. What was it, last year, a couple years ago, Connecticut was doing the, everybody registering their guns, and we're going to start confiscating. 14,000 people didn't register their so-called assault rifles. It's a domestic, it's considered a defense rifle. Assault rifle is a liberal term, democratic term. But anyway, you know, like assault rifle is a swear word. It is. It's an insult to gun owners. Well, 14,000 people didn't register. Did we see gun door-to-door confiscation? No, we did not. So this December 24th, 122 nation gun ban could be just a scare attempt that the New World Order in the United Nations is using to scare gun owners. That's what they're famous for. They like to scare gun owners. They like to scare conservatives. They like to put fear in the people. That's what they do. We all know that moms demand action, and mayors for against illegal guns and a couple others are paid by the New World Order to push this gun ban agenda. Why do they want a gun ban? Well, history repeats itself. First they banned the guns, and then the genocides, the roundups, the FEMA camps, the concentration camps, the kidnapping start. Those that oppose the government, China did it, and then the executions start. I talked to a guy on Twitter here a couple days ago. He said, well, we have a gun ban in Australia, and almost nobody dies. Yeah, but here's the thing. Once the government gets the guns, they can do whatever they want. That guns is the last line of defense that we have against tyranny. And I know that these, the New World Order, they like to be your friend. They like to, well, we just want to, make sure everybody's safe. That's what the TSA does when for everybody's security, we got to have them walk naked through a scanner. they like to play your friend. They like to play that friend-lovey game, you know. We just want to make sure everybody's safe, you know. We want to make sure that, you know, everybody's okay. We're not brainwashed. I might act a little crazy on YouTube, but I'm not stupid. I might have a little bit of a speech impediment problem, have my whole life. I'm not stupid. I'm not crazy. I might act a little nutty on YouTube, but that's all an act. California is now going with banning the ammunition mail-in. I'm not exactly sure. We can order ammunition online. They've already banned online gun sales in California. New York's done the same with the so-called SAFE Act. Oh boy, I got a headache. I gotta get going. Anyway, this is Raging Rob. I make videos about just about anything. I just want to take a moment to, I know I made some videos previously about Mothers Demand Action, and it got a little carried away, and maybe I said some things that were out of line, and I got every troller from freaking Boston, New York to New York, excuse me, New York to Boston to San Francisco to every troller freaking imaginable trolling me on every social blog site. Let me just be clear that I don't really take social media that serious, and my brother Insomniac said in one of his messages, he was very clear, you know, I really don't act like that in person. The way I express myself on YouTube, it's just an act to get people dancing on my channel. It's just an act to get people all stirred up, to get these liberals all stirred up, because that's what I like to do. It's call me a troller, call me what you want. I'm not really a troller. I cut the line. There's a line I don't cross. I might say things a little out of line. Maybe I was a little harsh with the Moms Demand Action, and I apologize. I didn't mean to offend anybody. And, you know, I have a clinical way of expressing myself sometimes on social media. I really don't take it that serious, and maybe that's my problem. But let me be clear, I'm not some nutcase or anything. I just want to be able to protect myself in public, that's all. I might have said some things that got everybody all stirred up, and, you know, they got kind of crazy, and for that, I'm sorry, I apologize. No hard feelings. I come to social media for freedom of speech. I don't take it that serious. So, there's certain things I would never do. I would never troll somebody to oblivion. I would never threaten anybody or anything like that. So I just want people to know that I don't act like that. You know, sometimes the way I act, when you get behind a computer, you act differently than you do in person, than you do in real life. Just want to let everybody know I don't really act like that out in society. Okay? It's just an act to get everybody stirred up. That's it. It's just acting. That's all it is. That's all Raging Rob is. Okay? Robert J. Kinnison is a real guy. Raging Rob is just a character I use to get people stirred up, you know? It's just a character I use to express myself by yelling and screaming into and cussing into the camera. That's it. And it shouldn't be taken serious. Okay? Despite what you see on Twitter or YouTube or whatever. And I can see the comments now. Oh, he's lying or whatever. Whatever. But anyway, I mean, if I acted like that in society, you think I would get very far? No, I'd probably be jailed in prison, you know? But there's some nuts out there that don't know the difference between fact and fiction. I'm not one of those guys. Check out my previous videos. There were more videos to come. I think next month I'm going to go back to Michigan for holidays. So stay tuned for that. I might shoot some video. Well, I made a new Facebook. My other one was deleted. Main account, I'm not going to get into that. Main account was deleted. Mostly my fault. I think that, you know, maybe I do get a little riled up more than I should. And I do have to take responsibility for my actions, and I do admit that. So, anyway, just, where do I go from here? Just do what I do. The videos will keep coming, and stay tuned. What's this guy behind me doing? Okay. Well, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and just stay tuned for more videos.